Tom Brady went on the Stephen A. Smith show. Congratulations, Stephen A. And says the NFL is a weaker product. Brady says, I think there's a lot of mediocrity in today's NFL. I don't see excellence that I saw in the past. The rules have allowed for a lot of bad habits to get into the actual performance of the game. I just think the product, in my opinion, is less than what it used to be. So this is what he said. He says offensive players need to protect themselves. It's not up to a defensive player to protect an offensive player. The defensive player needs to protect himself. I didn't throw the ball into certain areas because I was afraid guys were going to get knocked out. That's the reality of it. I would not throw the ball over the middle when I played Ray Lewis because he knocked them out of the game, and I couldn't afford to lose a player.
A good player, yeah.
That's what I've been saying. These guys throw the ball over the middle, and then they get mad at the defensive player for knocking him out. No.
They reaching up with one hand. They pretty posing and looking good and looking cute. Yeah, okay. The NFL has handicapped the game of football. It has handicapped players that play on defense to a point to where they can't even tackle. Everything is a flag. Everything is a foul of some sort. They are fining players ridiculous amounts of money.
Yes.
For playing the game of football that we were taught from yay high on how to play, tackling proper, doing all this stuff. Like there's nothing you can do now. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
They say don't lead with the crown of the helmet. Okay, so people are start trying to use their shoulder now, but it's impossible when you're running full speed and somebody plays a bang plays and having to adjust your body and move it at a split second. Somebody's gonna end up hurting themselves. They're gonna end up hurting themselves. They've handicapped everybody. You can't hit the quarterback. I understand that. I understand that part. You can't hit the quarterback. You can't do anything. Some plays, it's ridiculous. Almost to the point where I understand where Tom Brady is coming from as far as the product on the field, because they're handicapping the defense to such an extent. I think they're doing it purposely so the offense for the fans
That's what people want to
more exciting. They be more exciting. It just I don't want to say the wrong thing. I can't get in trouble, right?
They opened up the game because what do you like? You like scoring. In baseball, what do you want? You wanted the home run. So they allowed the players to do certain things to be able to hit the ball over the fence. And the MLB benefited the rewards. And then all of a sudden, they wanted to all of a sudden become so stringent. Oh, I can't believe y'all did that. Well, you co-signed that. You were all in favor of that.
Right.
Until it got out that everybody was doing it. Okay, look at basketball. What did they do? They took the hand check it out. They took certain aspect of the game out to make it free flowing because people got tired of seeing 85-80 ball game. I want to see 115 to 112. I want to see 130, 125. And so they opened the game up. More people, fans, I like this NBA. The NFL, what did they do? They made it damn near impossible to hit the quarterback because you could only hit him in this area. From the top of his number to the bottom of his number.
Crazy.
That's all you got.
That's crazy. What they need to start doing, what defensive players need to start doing, defensive ends, defensive tackles, corners or the goddamn nickels coming on blitzes, and just run up and just hug him and just hold him and just hold him up. Like that, the game is going to come to that extent. We just got to grab somebody and just hold them up and wait for the whistle to blow. That's what it's coming to.
But then what happens when you're running so fast and then you fall on top of him? Now you put your weight on him.
Yeah. And this is the thing. The NFL always talks about protecting players. Protecting players, I understand safety, technology, that advancement of it and how far it's come. Listen, players are getting bigger, faster, and stronger. The dimensions of the field have yet to change. They haven't changed at all. So what do you want to give? Something has to give. Yeah. Telling the players that they're getting bigger, faster, and stronger, okay, you have to change the way you tackle. Okay, you have to change. It's impossible. But again,
you don't tackle. The only time you tackle is in the game. Yeah. So where do you get that practice from, Ocho? Well, don't do this. Okay, so you're just telling us to do that. We get no repetitions of doing that. The only repetitions we get is come game day. And I tell guy, and I talk to I said, if I flash my hands in front of your face, you're gonna blink. So what do you think if I'm a receiver, I catch the ball and I see somebody coming? I'm gonna crunch. I'm gonna ball up. So now I might be up here. I see him coming. I bring myself down into him. Now he hits me in the head or the shoulder area. Yeah. Now all of a sudden it's a flag on him.
I'm fined $20,000 for something that I can't even help. That is a reaction. Right. It's reaction. You just reacted. And then also what I know why the NFL changed these rules, Remember that lawsuit, right?
Remember
that lawsuit?
Yeah.
That
Yes,
is why the rules are as crazy as they are, because the NFL is also protecting the shield. So
Yes.
players can come now 10, 15, 20 years from now and say, well, look, these are the reasons why I feel this way. I'm suing. Well, no, you're not going to be able to do that because there are rules set in place now that protects the NFL, saying, well, no, we had the rules set in place to where you can't come back and sue us 20-some years from now because of damage or CT or anything of that sort.
Yeah, it's called. I look at the NFL as assumption of the risk.
Yeah.
Broken bones, torn ligaments.
Yeah.
You're gonna get, if you play long enough, you're gonna get a concussion. Somebody gonna hit you in the top of your head, or hit you in the side, and you're gonna get your bell rung. Because when I first got in the league, they didn't use the term concussion unless you got literally knocked out. You said, "Oh, you got your bell rung," or you got dinged, huh? But then they started doing all these studies, and people started saying, "Oh no, that's a concussion." But I get it. But here's the thing: I agree with everything that Tom Brady said.
Oh yeah.
But guess what?
Yeah.
But guess what, Ocho?
Right.
Tom Brady benefited from these rules.
Yeah, he did. Well, on the back end.
Bruh, he played 23 years. Hold on, Ocho. Check this out. I don't know if you remember this, but
when did the rules start where you could actually hit?
I think the defensive receiver started about 5 years ago. But here's the thing, Ocho. Think about this. In 1999, you know how Kurt Warner got on the field? Rodney Harrison hit Trent Green in the knee, in the pocket.
He fell into him, huh? By accident?
It was in the preseason game.
Yeah,
he hit him in his knee. They didn't change the rule until 2009. And why did they change it?
The tuck, was it the tuck one?
No, because
the ACL.
In 2008, Bernard Pollard from Kansas City hit Tom Brady in the pocket in his knee, and they immediately changed the rule.
And that's when Matt Castle had to come in and finish the season.
There you go.
Okay.
So now they changed the rule. Then they also said, we're going to take it a step further. Now you're not going to be able to land your body on top of the player. So if you're going to take him down, you got to land on your side. Or you got to protect him or pull him down on top of you. I ain't pulling him down on top of me. I'm going to slam his ass down.
Well, I do understand that part. Obviously, 300-pound defensive tackles, you got the damn D ends at 280, 250.
Yeah.
Land all that pressure on the quarterback, separated shoulders, AC sprains, and you want your quarterbacks to be able to finish the game because, listen, people coming to see the quarterbacks. They come to see, and your offense won't be the same without them out there on the field. So I do understand wanting the product, especially the quarterback on the field.
I totally understand, but you're handicapping the guys, and they're hesitant. Now they don't want. Well, how do I get him? I don't want to slam him down. And now you all of a sudden you let the guy get out out of your grasp. He runs out and throws a touchdown pass, and coach like, son, why do you get? But coach,
what you want me to do? I can't hit him.
Exactly. Yeah. And the same thing with the defensive receiver, the incidental contact. It's so much. Before we move on, Kareem Jackson got fined. He got suspended 4 games.
And came back. Now they reviewing something else.
No, they just suspended him 4 games for the hit on Dobbs last night.
Again?
See, this is where I disagree. Dobbs is a runner. He's not afforded protection of a defensive player. He's not a receiver. He's not in a defensive position. Ocho, he's running the football. It's 3rd and 1. I don't want you to fall forward. So I'm going to try to run through you. So what do they want the guy to do? So now all of a sudden, I can't. So what am I supposed to do when a guy running full speed ahead? What am I supposed to do, Ocho?
Can he appeal that or no?
Yes, he's gonna appeal it because he appealed the last one. They gave him 4 games. They heard it, and then he got 2. This game, they gave him another 4 games, so I'm sure he's going to appeal it again. But when I look at it, Ocho, I get defensive receiver. I get the quarterback in the pocket. But as a runner, he's no longer, just because he has 15, he plays the quarterback and he can throw the ball. He's a running back. He's a receiver. He's running the ball. He doesn't get the protections that a guy in the pocket or a receiver trying to catch the ball does.
Yeah. And that's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. Yeah, he just came back.
Just got back. This Sunday was his first game being active.
I don't know. I think is it the competition committee that rules on this? Is it the competition committee or is it the NFL as a whole?
It's the competition committee.
Yeah, they got to do something. They got to do something about that because one of the defenders are going to end up hurting themselves to prevent themselves in doing something that's not natural when it comes to tackling.
Yeah.